What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can see, I am loaded up. I am headed out to my first mentored hunt of the year with the Texas Wildlife Association Adult Learn to Hunt program. This mentored hunt is going to be hosted in Marble Falls, Texas. I have not been out to this property quite yet, but it's right down the road from our house, so it's super convenient for me. We will be hunting for wild hog and also whitetail. This is my second year to be doing this. Brandon also participates, but we are split up this weekend and I am headed to a special hunt. It's going to be for veterans, and I am so excited because we also have 2 volunteers who are going to be doing butchery instruction and cooking as well. So come along with me. I'm going to show you guys a little bit behind the scenes of setting up camp, because for this hunt we do not have lodging. So you can see the bedroll. I have a tent down in there, but I'm also bringing along the camera, and so we're going to get a lot of cool footage on the hunt itself and show you guys a little bit about the gear that we have for a camping setup too. Look at that home base. Yes. Oh, we get a goodie bag? Thank you. Ooh.
And then, where's
And there's Kristen.
There are other species out here. There's red stag. Red stag, you can shoot red stag. Red stag are 400 to 500 pounds. Everything that you shoot, you will have to skin and gut and take home with you. That's the whole point of doing this. It's not to come out here and shoot as many animals as possible just to smoke them right. We're teaching you the skills of everything, not only to hunt, but then also to make meals, or aspire to make meals as good as Kristen is going to make us for this weekend. We'll talk about shot placement, because it's going to be extremely important for shot placement.
So now that we have all of our tents set up, we're gonna go sight in rifles and make sure that everything's good to go before our morning hunt.
All right, range is hot. Yeah. If you're running at the shooting range, you have nice support, especially for your elbows, as you can lean forward and everything.
It's the only one.
This is very similar to shooting out of a blind window, so it's not going to be any surprises when you go out there.
See that waxing?
No, I'm thinking in my head like.
So we've got wild boar vindaloo, which is kind of like a curry. It's traditionally very spicy, but I toned it down for Dylan. There's naan bread that goes with that. There's basmati rice, and then there's some herbs and a yogurt cucumber sauce to accompany it. So I would say go in and get, your rice, your bread, your accoutrements, and then come out and I'll serve you up some vindaloo.
Morning, y'all. It is about 5:45 a.m. We are all getting up, getting ready to head out to the blind. Probably gonna head out around 6 so that we can all get settled far before first shooting light. Hold on one second. Far before first shooting light. I did not end up sleeping in the tent last night. I had a spider problem, so I slept in the truck, but we will prevail. Wish us luck. I think you called it when the other one started looking. Something else was coming in. So usually they'll usually run off when the pigs come in now. He's being very patient. And not one, not two, but 3 bucks just chilling at the feeder, teasing him. Well, we saw plenty of bucks this morning. We didn't see one doe or one hog. So unfortunately, we can't take any shots at bucks this trip, which is very frustrating for my hunter, but we're going to try another spot this afternoon and see if we have any better luck. In the meantime, Krista Parma is making breakfast for us and some coffee, so I'm headed that way, and I'll show you guys a little bit about that.
Anything that educates hunters to be the animals.
Got an Aoudad patty on some prickly pear jam with some gravy on top. Oh my gosh. Not your normal camp food breakfast. Thank you, Krista.
Scratch me and brush them out.
Yeah. Yummy.
So my name is Chris Abigail, and I am a professional wild game butcher specifically. I have done plenty of livestock, but I started out working for a commercial processor and fell in love and decided that this was now going to be my career. And specifically, I chose wild game because as I started the process of essentially turning an animal into food, I realized just how disconnected we are as a society from the process it takes from animal to steak on your plate. Hunting is the most ethical, sustainable, and humane way of sourcing your meat. It is the most intimate connection that you can have with nature, and butchery is an extension of that.
Hi, my name is Dylan Brochon. I am one of the hunt masters here with Texas Wildlife Association's Adult Learn to Hunt program. We're out here this weekend at the Double Horn Ranch in Marble Falls. The Lower Colorado River Authority has allowed the Texas Wildlife Association's Adult Learn to Hunt program to come out here to run a mentored veteran hunt. I love being a part of Texas Wildlife Association's Adult Learn to Hunt program because it allows me to get outside and allows me the opportunity to impart fieldcraft skills, hunting skills, and then wild game butchery skills, as well as showcase some of the wild game cooking that some of the talented chefs in this program are able to produce from the game that is harvested on ranches just like these.
My name is Kristen Parma. I am the Hunting Heritage Program Specialist for Texas Wildlife Association. TWA was formed in 1985, and it started out as a need that landowners, ranchers, farmers, hunters saw to advocate on behalf of private landowners here in Texas. So that's what ALHP kind of stands for, is taking new novice hunters out onto private property and giving them the opportunity to learn safe, ethical hunting in a controlled environment with a mentor right along with them the whole weekend. I'm here this weekend. I'm the camp chef, and that's a huge passion of mine. That's what drives me to hunt in my personal life, and so I love coming out and cooking, especially on hunts like this where we're in the elements. There's no accommodations, no electricity, no running water at all. So it's a good challenge, and I like to show people that despite not having those accommodations, we can still make wonderful meals. That's what drives me to hunt, and is my passion to get out here and teach and inspire people to kind of think outside the box when it comes to cooking.
So we're gonna try something different tonight. We took the bedroll out of the tent and hooked it up in the back of the Dodge. We got our fan over there in the corner. We'll see how this works. All right, guys, that is a wrap on the October 11th Adult Learn to Hunt trip to Marble Falls. We're here at Double Horn packing up and getting everything ready to go. I want to give a shout out to Dylan, Kristen, and Chris Abigail for doing an amazing job as hosts and volunteers. And then also the food. I mean, Kristen, you knocked it out of the park. You did such a great job. So Dylan, again, fantastic job on your first solo Hunt Master experience. I think it was a great hunt, went off without a hitch. There's always challenges, but that's hunting. So, and also I want to give a shout out to the veterans that came out this weekend. I'm super thankful for all that you've done for our country and for our freedoms. And it was just nice to have a weekend to spend with you. And thanks for, being willing to come out here and camp with us and kind of rough it. I hope you guys had a great experience, and I hope to be a part of this hunt next year. And if we have more hunts for veterans, that we just keep it going. And it was quite the experience. So anyway, we'll catch y'all on the flip side.